Hi, beautiful souls. I'm going to try taking you for a walk to this new pier, I guess it's called, in this park. But because I'm feeling inspired to talk about life. I want to talk about what I feel we're missing. We're missing the point in life. Don't you find that especially westernized society, we've been conditioned so hard to make a living instead of a life. I'm right by the lake. That's what you're hearing. In just a minute, you're going to have more light, so stay with me because I'm going to also share inspirational light with this message. So check this out. Oh, you can't even see it, but pretty soon you will. You know, yeah, that's a message in itself. We really are coming into an awakening about what matters. What matters. And here's what I'm realizing. We've forgotten. Do you realize only in westernized society, in other cultures, they would never put their parents in a home? But do you see how we've been conditioned to think we have to because we don't have time. We have to work. You don't have time, you have to work. What's more important? I just recently heard about a couple, a husband and a wife, and the wife found out that she has cancer. And the husband can't even take her to her appointments because they have a $750,000 house. And he's more concerned about working because it makes sense in westernized society. You're like, well, I can't let all of this go. What do I do? Right? There's this idea that what do I do if I let all this go? What do? You get to have connections. I don't know where the microphone is, and this is going to be windy, but look at, just check, this is beautiful. Because it's fresh wood, you can smell it. The waves from the lake. This is really pretty. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the lake. Right there. But let's not forget the things that really matter. Okay? Because I was also talking to a beautiful little soul the other day, 9 years old, okay? 9 years old, and he says, after coming over to one of my friend's house, and she has the, I don't even know, because if you're following me, I don't own a TV, I still have a BlackBerry, all these gadgets are my tools to connect with you and share this inspiration because the angels told me to. And she has the gadget, the robot, where you like talk to it and you tell it, like, I don't think it's Siri, but turn on my lights or whatever, right? And so he's like, no way. He says, do you realize that all you have to do now is put a robot into a chair? He says, and then imagine everybody's gonna like, chair, take me to the kitchen and get me some food. Take me to the living room, take me to the couch, take me, and then you just have to tell it, lift me up, sit me down. Like, I said, oh, you are not far off from where I think they're trying to get us to be, right? We're so conditioned to want instant gratification. Look. This instant gratification is what's destroying us. Back in the day, and it was only yesterday, going out to your garden to harvest food that you took from the earth and put in your mouth was appreciated. We've forgotten how to connect with everything that matters, including each other, including ourselves, nature, oneness. This instant gratification is what's destroying us, and I'm so sorry that it's being spread to all the other beautiful cultures around the world. Come to westernized society because it's all the dream, all the money. No, they get you on a hamster wheel working so hard that you're making a living and you don't have a life. Your soul no longer has a choice, so it thinks. So you might be fooled to think that you don't have a choice, because what am I gonna do without stuff? You get to have a life. What do we really need? If we break it down, it's basic. And number one is each other, in my opinion. Why are we putting our loved ones in homes? Why are we missing appointments that matter? Why? Why? Who said? And really, at the end of the day, how can we truly know what happiness is when they have done such a good job destroying us from those things that matter? Do you know what? There is a beautiful soul that I was speaking to the other day who has lived in this life and got to experience what it's like to do every Sunday. There is like a bunch of them, and they would go to a different house every Sunday to have a potluck gathering. Now here's the best part. Nobody had to feel pressure about this gathering, because days before, whatever house it was at, everyone went, cleaned it all up. So now every week someone else got a house cleaning and a reset and a gathering, love and light. Everybody brought the food, everyone cleaned up after. So that host had nothing to do but just enjoy that the gathering was happening at their place and that they could share it. And every week there was something like that to do and look forward to, and the connections were so special. And as I'm hearing her share this story, I thought, this is what we're all yearning for, but we forgot that it's even possible because we're too busy, gotta go to work, and oh, I need something. So you go online and you buy something and you think that makes you happy, and you're wondering, what's missing? Why do I feel so depressed? Why do I feel so lost? Why do I feel so disconnected? Because we are. And it's westernized society that's done that to us, because it's made to feed the industry and not our souls. And good and well, okay, if that suits you, if, you know, having things truly, if you think makes you happy, then I would suggest going camping. I suggest going camping, because if you think that you need the mansion and the cars and all the to-dos and the bling-blings and the ching-chings, then I ask you to please go camping and spend a few nights in nature and just experience what that's like to be away from it all for a minute, to be away from it all for a minute so that you can be within it for a minute. Be within it. Feel the way that nature feels because here's what happens. You have to understand that we are completely what we believe. And we've been conditioned to believe so many things that are not true. Now, if you've ever went camping, then most likely you're aware of how once you get there, you're just able consciously, because you're going to let go of everything, right? You're like, oh, I can't wait to go camping because I'm just gonna let all the responsibilities go. I'm just not gonna think about all the things I have to do. I'm just gonna be. And even if you can't articulate it like that, is that not what we do? And then you'll light a fire. Look at now, you're getting grounded in earth, one of the elements, and you're just there, and you eat when you're hungry, and you sleep when you're tired, and you have laughs, and you gather around the fire, and that feeling is priceless. That feeling is what I know our soul is missing when you're sitting in your house with your things and you're wondering what's missing. It's the connection to mind, body, soul, spirit, and each other. Because we've been misled to think that we have to live a different way. I don't know, can you relate? Can you relate? I love you, beautiful souls. I'm here because I feel so inspired to share this love and light. Let the waves, let the wind, let this time on earth be the pinnacle change we all desire. When we hear be the change, it starts within you. Because if you can awaken to this, if you can feel this vibration and this knowing, then that's what's going to bring us all back together. We have to change what we've been taught. Unlearn everything you've been taught. Accept that it's okay that we've been lied to for someone else's greater good. And it's time for us to take our power back. And it starts with knowing that. Knowing that love always wins. Knowing that love is the way. And it's not the love for things. It's not the love for the good job and the picket fence and the things. It's not about the things. It's so much more than that. Collect moments, not things. That's been one of my favorite quotes for always. I want to collect moments, not things. Because that's what you take with you when you go. The experiences. And it's enough of this. I don't have time. I don't have time for it because I have to work. No, there's other ways. Somehow we've got to find a way. So I'm wishing everyone so much love and light as we rise. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my soul tribe that's growing. Thank you. I'm seeing such a connection happening and I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. Leave a comment, leave a question. I love connecting. I'm going to respond. And always going to spread love and light. Much love.